No.
Alright, welcome to the Nonya Podcast.
Hey, we don't have a segue for this. This is just Matt introduce. Matt, you're gonna introduce us every time.
Alright, sounds great. So
yes, welcome to the Nonya Podcast. Matt, you wanted to introduce yourself last, right?
yes.
Okay, so little quick introductions. Hi, my name's Toast on YouTube and also basically every other platform except for Xbox. That stays the same as Ender Snow since I was a young lad. Now, yeah, make Minecraft videos. I have a few things planned, but those are secret. And yeah, that's all you really need to know about me, really. I'm an idiot, if that helps.
Alright.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Antic?
You're up.
I'm
Little
Antic.
introduction.
What is this? Hold on. Before I introduce myself, what the... Anyway. I'm Antic K9. Make Minecraft videos. Yeah. And some animations. Matt, go. I don't know.
Alright, I'm Matt.
It's all
I
right.
don't have a YouTube channel. I have a Snapchat that I'm not giving to any of you. And I do not produce content under any means. So, allegedly, there's, in Japan, this, toilet that someone's making. They're, transparent public toilets, which is crazy to me. They're in Tokyo parks. They're transparent when no one's in them, but the second you close and lock the door, the glass becomes, opaque, so you can't see through it. So
And
it's
is there any way to, do you see, silhouettes in there?
you see
Due to
silhouettes,
lighting?
yeah.
Oh, that's actually...
Very, very vague silhouettes.
Okay. That's weird. But that... Why? That...
I don't like
So,
the thought of it.
It promotes cleanliness. When you walk into an American public bathroom, you're like, wow, this place is going to be disgusting. There's going to be stuff smeared on the walls. Pretty gross stuff. But
That does make sense.
in this one, when it's open,
You can't, leave a mess. Otherwise, someone sees that, it's like, hey!
yeah, you will be publicly shamed. Which is kind of a good time.
That's the thing. It seems like it could work in Japan, easy.
Should be
I don't know if it would work in the US.
Should be a form of humiliation.
Being publicly shamed in the US is... I think it's against the law.
being publicly humiliated.
Sounds
Yeah,
about right.
legally, I don't think you're allowed to publicly humiliate someone unless, you have no right to keep them in place while you publicly humiliate them because they have their own freedom.
Reduced is it just messes with one of the amendments.
Yeah, probably multiple. Especially since you're shaming them for smearing poop on a public restroom wall.
Yeah, but in this case, it's a glass wall, so why would you do that in the first place?
I mean,
Actually, don't answer that. People are weird.
if I had planned on doing this anywhere, it would most definitely be on a glass wall and not just a bathroom stall. So do I think it would work in America? No. I think the windows would literally be shattered and there would be lots of unspeakable crime. But also, in Japan, I think this is a good idea.
I agree, yeah. In the US, probably not, but in Japan, if it stays there, that wouldn't be too big of an issue.
Yeah, which I think is interesting.
Antic,
I think it's terrifying.
What's with you sense?
What?
Fair?
Transparent bathroom?
Transparent bathroom.
It's a no for me. Bathrooms are weird enough.
Honestly, it's a yes for me, dog.
Ow, what? The skeleton has a fire bow!
Pardon?
Oh, he didn't drop it either.
That's
Coward.
a loss.
He had a fire bow.
Okay,
Howard.
so if you guys are done with your opinions about transparent toilet, I am gonna push us on to our next topic.
Go for it.
I mean, I'm done.
So, when I was a kid, I went into my basement and I found the Sega Genesis with one game on it, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, that is such a start.
Right? Like, I was thrilled. I spent the first entire day staring at this thing like, man, if I knew how to plug this in, this would be so fun. And then I asked my dad about it, and he plugged it in for me. I wasn't a very smart kid.
Honestly,
So-
that's fair.
He, like, set up the cartridge for me. He got it all ready. He was like, alright, here you go. Have at it. And I'm like, oh boy, Father. Thank you so much for the pleasure of letting me play Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Genesis. Except I said it like a snotty 6-year-old. I don't remember how old I was.
Maybe you probably said it something along the lines of,
I wasn't rude to my family as a kid. I was just an annoying child, as everyone is sometimes.
Oh yeah, children are annoying.
So, I played Sega Genesis Sonic for... I think I might have beat it like 6 times before I went to Cape Cod when I was 7, and I found both the Atari, with all the Atari games, and also Galaga, the best game to grace the earth. And from then on, I have been playing Galaga ever since. It's literally shaped how I
You
look at
Still
games.
play Galaga now.
Oh yeah, and I am amazing at it.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah. So,
Pretty good.
Seth,
So
You're up.
me. So yeah, okay. So I never intended to start playing games when I did. Mainly because when I was 3 years old, that was my first experience. I could barely put I could barely put sentences together, let alone coherently think, oh, I'm gonna game right now.
I mean,
So
a gamer's instincts start from birth.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm just kind of chilling, right? 3 years old, living in Germany, because that's where your boy used to live.
Hey.
So I'm just kind of vibing, as any 3-year-old would. And then my 2 older brothers, who are both 4 years older and then 8 years older than me, come up to their 3-year-old baby brother and say, hey, what if we gave him a Game Boy Advance with Pokemon Fire Red inside and let him play it? And the result, I still play Pokemon games to this day. So I can thank those 2 friggin' nerds for getting me hooked. So back then, I never had coherent thought, as I mentioned. So I can almost guarantee my teams would be like, I want a Blastoise, I want a Golduck, and I want a Lapras, even though all 3 of those are water types, and I would shoot myself before I have that kind of typing. They
Jesus.
clash. They clash so bad. 3 water types. I'm sorry, 3-year-old little man. Are you an idiot?
I mean, objectively, yes.
So, then I believe when I was maybe around 6, that's when playing Call of Duty started.
Oh.
And it started with probably, subjectively, one of the most violent ones, World at War.
That was pretty violent.
Yeah. So,
That was one of my favorites.
It's an oldie.
now, I
It's
would
classic.
always play with my older brother of 4 years older than me. I would always play with him because I believe at this time my eldest brother he was doing something. I don't know what he was doing at the time. He was probably busy. But me and my brother we'd play World at War all the time. We'd play the campaign, and then one night, I don't know if you remember World at War, but the second you completed the campaign, the final mission, on any difficulty, didn't matter. The second you completed it, it threw you into a new mode called Nazi Zombies.
Oh,
And let me tell you, it scared the ever-living heck out of us. We were so scared because we didn't know what it was. We didn't know what was happening. It was likely like 10 o'clock at night. So we did not know what was happening. We didn't know why it was happening. We were absolutely horrified. But that is a big reason why I still love Call of Duty Zombies to this day.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's
I
hard to play now.
I feel like there was something at 10 years old, but I don't remember, so I'm just gonna Antic, what you got for childhood gaming?
I mean, I didn't really have Sega Genesis or anything. I did have a PS2. Had Stuntman.
Yo,
Dude, PS2 though.
what was your
Stuntman
favorite game? Okay.
is still probably my favorite game.
Yo,
You guys seen it, right?
Wait, which one?
Stuntman.
Stuntman?
I don't know if I know that one.
Your character
don't-
is a stunt driver, doing all these things for a movie, and you do all these crazy, well, literally stunts. But you can create your own courses. You can just destroy a whole bunch of stuff with cars,
Oh,
monster
that
trucks,
sounds awesome.
and it was sick.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that one.
It's
That
so
sounds like
good.
a different version of Skate.
Kind of.
Dude, second Skate 3 came out, my brother had it, and I was like,
Oh my goodness.
I played a bunch of Tony Hawk games, so I want this. This is mine now.
I remember playing Skate 3 for days at a time. Oh,
I
and to bring
still-
it back to
I still have Skate 3.
I still have Skate 3 as well.
I still enjoy playing it from time to time.
I just gotta bust out my Xbox 360 from the cupboard.
Dude, you know, it's actually it's backwards compatible. So if you play on your
Really?
Xbox One, you can play it.
Oh, I might have to re-download that if I've still got the disc lying around. My brother might have it though. But to bring it back to what I played when I was a kid, the first real console besides the Genesis that I had in my house, because we lost the Genesis at some point, unfortunately. I think we might have sold it to a garage sale or something when I wasn't paying attention.
That's an F.
Right?
I'm burning.
But my dad brought home a Wii. And you would think, oh, so he played Wii Sports.
Oh,
Nope.
I'm burning.
He also brought home Call of Duty 2 with the Wii gun attachment.
Oh.
And me and him played every day for hours. It was the best time. Like we would play some Wii Sports, but it would go from bowling to obliterating everyone we saw in Call of Duty 2, mostly campaign. We didn't. Me and my dad didn't really enjoy multiplayer as much.
I've never been a big fan of the multiplayer stuff.
I can't
Yeah.
find Netherite.
I can't-
Nowadays, Siege is really fun to me, but that's because
Yeah.
it's based around multiplayer and doesn't have like one aspect that's multiplayer.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring back to like an even older console than the Wii. I believe it's older than the Wii.
Okay.
The beautiful, I love it. I want to get one at one point again. The GameCube.
Oh,
Definitely older.
beauty, grace,
Love that thing.
lovely console.
I remember. So my brother, because I believe it was his. From what I know, it was his. But he played like basic, like pretty normal games. Like he had Pokemon Coliseum. He had Pokemon XD,
Okay.
Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. But the one that I remember I don't know why I remember this one so like
Vividly.
barely. No, not even. It was. I barely
Oh.
remember it. I just remember its name and one of the things you could play as. It was called like Zoids, I believe.
Okay.
And it was like a. It was like a. Have you ever played Bakugan Defenders of the Core?
No.
So it's basically like, the campaign is like here, a battle in a 3D stadium. You run around, attack, blah blah blah, stuff like that.
Okay. Okay.
That's basically what Zoids was. And the one thing I remember is a dinosaur, because that's what they were. They were prehistoric creatures. I remember the one I would always play for some reason was one called Red Raptor.
That sounds
Sounds
awesome.
And I'm sure you could guess it was a red velociraptor. I believe the reason I played it so much was because it's like what? It's base stats or something. They were just like really evened out.
Oh, okay.
Like there was nothing bad about it, but like there was nothing there was nothing to like write home about.
I would think it would be fast, but
Oh, I believe speed was one of its key factors.
yeah.
That's probably why I liked it so much, because even now I still like really agile like characters.
Efficiency of movement is where it's at.
Oh yeah. Then there's I believe this was on the GameCube. I don't know what this game was. I can't remember the name. I can't remember what it was. I just remember it was a competition.
Okay.
I believe it had something to do with running around. Like, think of it like Monopoly, I guess? It's like there's a game board or something.
Okay.
And there was like a bunch of aspects. You could have like little power-ups to help you with something, or like you could have a little, like the one thing I remember
They
is
use Mario assets?
no,
So it
I
wasn't
don't,
Mario
I don't believe
Party.
they did. No, it was definitely not Mario Party.
Okay, I was about to say.
But there was this one thing. You could hire like this robot to go attack a player.
Oh.
Yeah, like you'd attack a player, or it would attack a player. Hold on, I'm about to die.
Is it Sonic Party?
No,
I can't find my way out of the Nether. Again. I somehow
Okay.
get lost every single
but
time.
yeah, you hire a robot. It would go attack the other player. I believe it was like an RPG kind of like thing of like medieval kind of setting.
That's
And
interesting.
there were like different enemies you could fight and all that as you played. This robot was terrifying because you could not kill it. It was such a high level. There was nothing you could do to kill this thing.
So it's just hiring a deity to take out your opponent.
Yeah. I don't remember what it's called. Okay, I'm just gonna ask this straight up. If anybody like watching right now knows what I'm talking about, can you like help me find this? Because like I want to find out what this was.
That's fair. You know what I remember from the GameCube?
Real quick, I just want to. Antic.
Hmm?
I came into the Nether, right?
Yeah. Where are you?
And,
I need to know where you are.
I'm at the portal. Bad news.
What'd you do?
Ghast broke it, and I'm kind of stuck now.
Oh, come on! Are you serious?
If you can go around and find gold and trade with piglins
I'm gonna
for
do that.
gravel at least, so you can get flint. But I don't know if you
That's a
guys have
giant
iron.
Nether portal.
I don't
I
have
can get
iron.
out.
Wait, what? Is there another portal?
Super close by, yeah.
Oh,
How big is
sweet.
the nether portal?
First of
I
all, I
think
don't
that's-
even know where you are. Coordinates?
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
You guys figure that out. But to
How
get
close?
back to the point, I remember on the GameCube, I didn't own one. I'm not sure if this is the actual name of it, but Mario Kart Double Dash is one of my favorite Mario Kart games ever.
Is that the one where you can have 2 people?
Yes.
Okay, that's actually really good then.
I used to have 2 Koopa Troopas. Every time, like, I would partner up with one of my cousins, and I'd be like, alright, we're playing Koopa Troopa.
Oh.
And they'd be like, alright, as long as I don't drive. And I'm like, sure, just be not helpful in the back seat while I use Koopa Troopa powers to get us, like, 2nd place. Because we'd always be facing off, like, another set of cousins who actually both were useful.
Yeah.
So, like, admittedly, I couldn't beat them alone. But Mario Kart, the regular one, 2007, the Golden Age. I think that's when it was released. I'm not really sure. I have no idea. But I beat Mario Kart more times than I can count. I love that game almost as much as I love Galaga. I've just always had such a strong attachment to that game. Even when I got bored of playing Mario Kart because, like, I had beaten all the ghosts, I had, like, done all the time trials and stuff, I would go into the Wii picture settings and, like, just mess with the characters at the game and congratulations part, and I just, like, draw on their faces and, like, use the scissor thing to put their face all over the screen. I had a huge obsession with that game. Me and my brother played it for ever.
Dude, like, on the topic of Mario Kart, this is gonna be a little off topic of childhood stuff, but, like,
Okay.
Mario Kart, it's 8 right now on the Switch,
Yeah.
right?
I think it's 8 Deluxe or something.
Yeah. So I have that, and let me tell you, I've never owned a Mario Kart game of myself. I'd always like go to a friend's house, play with them, and then, like, be bad because I had no experience. Oh, let me tell you, I'm still bad, but it is fun.
It is so fun.
So
especially when you don't have to play against try-hard friends.
Oh yeah.
Super good.
It was what was the Mario Kart game that was on Wii U? That was 7, right?
I
7 was on the 3DS.
I think 8 was also on the Wii U.
Oh, it was just Deluxe was like a report. It was like a port, and then, like, oh boom, there you go.
I think Mario Kart 8 was for the Wii U, and 8 Deluxe was for the Switch.
Yeah.
But
Too bad the Wii U crashed. Like, that
It
was
was bad.
that was upsetting to watch.
But yeah, during Mario Kart 8 on Wii U, I'd play with a friend, and I'd always pick the same character.
this?
I didn't know there were stats. I think it's only kart stats, right? Do characters have stats?
Yeah.
Characters do have stats.
Yeah, I didn't care
More
about
so
the stats.
in 8.
I just wanted to play this character in particular for no reason. And even now, I still, no matter what, will
Which
play
one?
this character in 8 Deluxe. And my main is Baby Mario.
Oh, alright. My main is Rosalina. Without a shadow of a doubt. And that's in basic Mario Kart. In any other game, I don't care. I'll still use Rosalina. She's my girl. I love her.
It's pretty good.
And you got any mains?
I mean King Boo.
Oh.
All day, every day. Ever since Mario Kart on the Wii. Huh?
Come back! I saw you!
Yeah, I'm back. I found the other nether portal.
So,
Where are we?
Huh?
in the
we?
basic
Couldn't tell you.
in the basic Mario Kart the original, I beat the Rosalina time trial, which took me forever and a day to get that good at Rainbow Road, but I did it, and I finally got Rosalina with the Star Shooter bike, and
Nice.
That's like the best bike, right?
it's
It was a good
so good. It's disgustingly good, and I abused it. I didn't lose a race after that because both the hard work I put in to get that good at the game and also just having this overpowered bike with a character I loved, I can't be beaten on Mario Kart anymore. But Mario Kart 8, I'm pretty bad at Mario Kart 8
Sick.
because
Okay, cool.
I still use Rosalina and whatever bike I can find.
Where am I going? I'm just trying to find the house.
Alright, hot take about Mario, and then I'll stop talking about Mario. Bikes are so much better than karts.
Especially the
Yeah.
bikes with the big wheels on the back. Or the one big wheel on the back.
You mean Wario's bike?
A chopper?
Is that what they called it?
That's what those types of bikes are actually called. They're called choppers.
It's the one I always used.
Okay.
It's respectable.
It's respectable, but it is one of
Wrong.
the worst bikes.
No, I'm kidding.
I just like how it maneuvered when you drift.
That's fair. I get that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's stop talking about Mario.
Moving on.
Yep. Alright. Seth, Toast, take it away.
Okay. I actually do have an article. I'm going to have to get into a little bit of safety real quick so I don't get absolutely killed.
Okay.
Okay, now I have a 1x1 dirt thing. Cool. So this article is really straightforward. Legit, all it is apparently ever since quarantine started due to COVID, air pollution has gone down tremendously because of it. Because people aren't going out. Well, of course, people still are going out, just not nearly as much as they were.
Yeah.
But people aren't going out. They're just kind of staying home because they have to. And so, cars aren't polluting the air. Nothing really much is happening. So the air is just clearing up. So that's actually a funny, because I'm pretty sure at some point someone probably thought, oh, because the air is clearing up, the ozone layer is going to heal. No, it's not. That damage, we messed that thing up, and it's not getting better.
Yeah.
It hasn't gotten worse either. So
The ozone layer is just toughening up to
it's just
deal with
a
our
hole at the
goal.
moment, but we haven't done anything worse since we're trying to use up
Fix it.
less carbon dioxide. Or we're trying to
I mean,
produce less of it, not make it.
we just gotta stop breathing.
Yeah, we're just I think the quarantine itself has definitely lessened our carbon footprint by a lot,
Oh,
which
for sure.
is going to be vital in the up and coming years, especially with all the issues that we're having with the climate.
I need a better food supply.
Oh yeah.
But something really cool I heard is that in Venezuela, I think, they started having dolphins in the rivers again. I don't know if that's true, but I heard something about their waters being clear enough for fish to actually live in them again.
It's pretty
Oh,
good. Toast, why can't you sleep?
I'm lost.
Oh no. You want the cords?
I'm still in the village. Doing alright.
Do you want cords? I'll give you cords.
And I became a princess overnight. What?
No, stop it.
Alright. So, Antic,
On it.
Go for it. What's happening?
hit me with a game review. What's one of your favorite games of all time?
I think you should just outright go. What is your absolute all-time favorite game?
Nah, because his absolute all-time favorite game is Stuntman.
What game do we want to talk about? because there's
No,
quite a
this
couple
is-
games.
We'll talk about
One of-
You know what?
one of your favorite games.
I know a game. Rainbow
Go
Six
for it.
Siege. Let's talk about Shadow Legacy.
Okay,
What are we thinking about this?
Shadow.
Oh.
It is changing up the entire way you play Siege. Okay, Zero
Yeah.
could care
Zero.
less.
What do we think about? Yeah, he's not. Okay, look, he's a new operator, but it pisses us
Yeah.
all off that now it's uneven since it's 29 to 28 operators.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
But
hate it.
he's basically a new Thatcher. He's
But
doing.
that's also the thing.
He's doing what Thatcher can't do anymore.
I'm pretty sure Shadow Legacy, it might have been just initial, like, oh, the idea for Zero, or for the Shadow Legacy update was, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to change up Siege. We're going to add a new pinging system, a new reinforcement system. We're going to change how, like, the fonts look, how, like, smooth they roll around and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
I do like that.
Because all Zero is, he's just Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
Which I believe the Tom Clancy company, I don't know. Tom Clancy, like, that's his thing. He has a
And-
lot of things.
As upset as I think the community might be about only getting one operator, just imagine how mad they would be if Siege set up an entire new season and didn't provide a new operator.
It's fair.
Oh.
It's something.
Because personally, I feel like they have a good amount of operators right now. They
yeah.
really need to sit down and think about who is going to genuinely provide a better experience in this game. I don't think Zero fits that. I think Zero is rushed, and I think Zero is fan service.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
we didn't
his
check-
ability?
Oh, we didn't check if Tachanka was
Oh, he's not.
buffed. He's not, or he's not
I-
changed yet.
Like, that's one of the first things I checked. He didn't change just yet. I believe that's coming in another, like, later
I'm
update.
so excited for that. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's going to be really interesting, because that's the first time, of my knowledge, that they're changing an operator so drastically.
Oh yeah,
But I'm
that's
not sure if
the first
that's
time
true.
an op has had, like, this big of a rework. I think
Yeah.
maybe some of them have, like, had little tweaks to their gadget, tweaks to their guns, what, like, they can
Yeah.
do, all that.
But this is like,
Ash's hitbox used to be stupid.
yeah, I heard a
Pretty
lot
sure
about
it still
that.
is.
Blackbeard's shield used to be. Oh god.
Oh,
It used to be
unbreakable.
broken. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just threw an egg at an iron golem, and now he wants me.
Oh, Antic.
I have to kill him now.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull us off a siege and pull
Okay.
us into a game that only I would know of. I believe I've talked about it before, but I've never talked about it in, like, deep length. It is even now, still my all-time favorite game. It is called Bulletstorm.
Okay.
So this game was released when I was about 10 years old, so that's almost a decade ago. And so Bulletstorm is an FPS, of course, because, you know, Bulletstorm, you'd assume it's going to be a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
So it takes you into the eyes of a guy called Grayson Hunt, who is a captain of a spaceship, go figure. And he is part of what's called Dead Echo, which is a squadron of only 4 remaining guys because they were disgraced by a general.
Oh, wow.
So now an entire, like, an entire army is after them because Gray was stupid. So things happen. You end up taking down the general's ship.
don't
Cut-
put
go
too many
down.
spoilers here.
Oh no, this is all stuff that happens right in the beginning.
Got it.
You take down his ship along with yourself. You crash land on a planet. Sadly, 2 of your buddies die. That happens really quick. Your buddy Ishii, he is great. He almost dies, but he gets patched up and is half robot.
Oh, that's awesome. So
there are
you and your cyborg Ishii.
Yeah, so Ishii, like, at points, he loses control because, like, cybernetic enhancements, like, that's not simple.
Yeah.
Like, the AI tries to take over at points, tries to kill you. Or
That's a really interesting concept.
Yeah. So, he needs to, like, charge the battery on him, otherwise he will die. I believe that's a big part of, like, the first thing you do. Because he's like, yo, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, this man's like, come on, share the charger, man.
So
I'll die.
The big thing, the only problem I have with this is the only problem I have with the game is the fact that they set themselves up so perfectly for a second game, and there's still not one.
Oh,
I want to play one so bad because I want to see, because there's an end credit scene that's like, I'm sorry?
is it a cliffhanger?
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
You get to hear one thing, and you're just like, oh no. Uh-oh.
That's that hurts, man.
It does.
I haven't even played the game. So what would you like? Is this like a Gears of War? Halo?
You could compare it to Gears of War, somewhat Call of Duty in there.
Okay.
One of the prime focus points of the combat is the fact that you can kick, and you can also use this thing called a leash. So a leash is this thing that's like attached to your character's hand, and when you do it, say you use it on an enemy, what you do is you hit them with it, and then you pull them to you. And they come flying over to you.
So Scorpion.
Yeah, you get over here. It's simple. But here's something I would always do is I'd leash, kick, until they died.
Oh.
It's so funny to do because they can't do anything about it.
I mean, that's another Mortal Kombat thing. Infinite
Juggle.
combos. Yeah.
Infinite combo juggling, yes.
Which is very gross, and I'm not telling any of you to go juggle because it's shameful, and you should be ashamed of yourself if you juggle your opponents.
You're straight up calling my brother out. He used to juggle me. Mortal Kombat X, right? He can juggle with Shinnok, Scorpion, probably Sub-Zero, Katana. I believe Jason Voorhees.
I just stood my toe.
Predator.
You love to see it.
Oh.
You love to feel it. What's happening?
We're talking about who Seth's brother can play in Mortal Kombat.
Too many.
But he should be ashamed of himself.
Oh yeah.
Because juggling is not okay. Now, I say this as both a person who can juggle with some characters, but also someone who has been violently juggled by other people. I understand both sides of it, and I do not advise juggling with a friend because you will lose the friend. I have not ended a friendship over juggling. I would like to make that clear.
That's good.
But you might, if you try.
Oh, I might. Yeah. If Seth juggled me for a minute, I have no promises of what I do to him in person. Like, off the video game, I might just start juggling him. But on to the next game.
Okay, Matt, you got anything?
Ooh. Okay. Let me think here. I didn't really have a game off the top of my head because I thought one of you two would get one, but you guys both just did a game.
So we're just still reviewing games?
Have you guys ever heard of Slay the Spire?
No.
Okay. Slay the Spire is a lovely online card game. It's like a strategy card builder, and it's also a tower type where
So
you
okay, yeah, gotcha.
you start at level 1 with a few cards, and you play your cards right. If you kill all the enemies, you get to choose a card to add to your deck. You might get some coins, you might get a potion, and you go to the next level of the tower. This just keeps going for a very long time until you hit elite bosses. There's a merchant. There's all types of stuff, and it honestly has so much replayability because it's just an infinite tower. Even if you reach the final boss and beat him, the tower just resets with all your upgrades with you still, which is something I love about this game. I didn't talk about it when I mentioned the other stuff, but you can get artifacts instead of potions if you're lucky. And when you beat mini-bosses, you also get artifacts. These things could be cursed. They could be mildly helpful, like every 7th turn you do double damage. That's a very weird thing to use, but it's so helpful if you can use it correctly. And there's also amazingly overpowered artifacts like Lizard's Tail, where if you die, you use this artifact and come back with half your health.
Oh.
Now, this is also the type of game where if you die without that kind of stuff, or if you die the second time after you get your lizard tail cut off, it's just done. You go back, you have to go back to the start, 0 upgrades, 0 cards. It's just hard reset. And it's the type of game you could really sit down with and just invest a couple hours into.
I'm assuming you invested more than just a couple.
This game is really fun. Like, it's a very chill game, but yes, I've invested many an hour into this one. But I'm gonna hop right into a different game, which is infinitely better. I know I just hyped up Slay the Spire a lot, but Slay the Spire sucks compared to this game. Civilization Revolution, Sid Meier's. I'm talking... Okay, I love Galaga. I love Mario Kart. This is my 3rd favorite game of all time. I have played this game for... I'm trying to calculate it in days, but I might have to do it in weeks. And I'm not talking about like, oh, on and off I played it. I'm talking about pure to the second time I've invested in this game. It might be 2.5 weeks.
Oh.
Because a single game, if you put it on hard mode, could last up to 5 hours. This game is gold. This game, you start from nothing. You're literally a small town, no resources. You have to send out your barbarians to kill other barbarians, and you slowly build up your empire from nothing. You get culture. You can win 4 ways: domination, economic, culture, or scientific. Now, I, as a very dominating type of player, get the domination victory, but only after I've already set up all 3 others to be ready to go. I have my money at full. I have my science, where I've literally built a space station, ready. I have my culture full. I can make the World Bank. I can make the... what's it called? I think it's the United Nations building. Or I could just drop a nuke on the last remaining empire. So obviously I dropped the nuke. But this game, you can plan every step. Every single move you have, you can move every character on the board that you have. You can set up all your cities to do different tasks. It's just such a game to invest into. It's so good. It's so good. Highly recommend buying and playing Civilization Revolution. It is backwards compatible on the Xbox One. Antic, what?
I had to go do something. What happened?
I finished my topic on Civilization Revolution.
Ah. What are we talking about now?
I don't know. We're really at the end of our rope.
Well,
Unless you guys want to do another game review.
Do we discuss Fortnite?
no.
Oh, come on.
I could review something else.
Let's discuss season 4.
But
We
Antic,
could.
you might have to cut a little bit out.
Yeah, we're
that.
definitely gonna have to cut a little bit out.
I'm gonna edit most of this anyways. I'm gonna leave
Gotcha.
most of it in though. But what do you need
So-
to cut out?
Well, it's just fact because he finished his story and then we noticed like you were gone for like a minute
Yeah.
or two.
Oh, then yeah, I'll cut that out.
Okay,
Alright,
cool.
yeah. I was worried about you, man. I'm like,
I was like, did he take a call? He would have told us.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Continue.
Right.
Back
So
live.
game review. Let's see. I
just-
don't know.
I
I actually have one.
just discovered you can make soul torches.
oh,
And
nice.
they're sick. They're cool looking blue. I just don't know what you do with them other than light.
You don't do anything.
Dang
I
it!
think they're just decoration. Alright, Seth,
Okay.
take the reins.
So I'm gonna take y'all on a flashback to the Game Boy Advanced again.
Okay.
This isn't gonna be Pokemon though. I'm about to be talking about 2 games. One on 2 games actually. One on Game Boy and one on GameCube. First will be Game Boy because it's one that I currently still have. I have a Game Boy. I have this game, and it is Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland.
Oh my
Dude.
goodness.
If any game has a bomb soundtrack, it has to be this game. Like
I
I-
love all the Kirby soundtracks, but that
Dude.
one's so good.
What the hell?
dude, the final boss music. Technically, okay, 2 final bosses, right? There's King Dedede. His is
Yep.
great. Then there's Nightmare, I believe his name is, just the Nightmare guy.
Yep.
His is
Legendary.
like in his like ball form. That it's just a bunch of like random noises basically, but that I can still bump to that.
Like, it's the better version of dubstep.
Oh yeah. So, like I'm still playing it now. Like there were points where I thought about like, okay, what if I got like a way to record my Game Boy and I like practiced and I did a speed run of Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland?
Oh,
I would. I definitely would.
it would definitely be, like, worth doing.
Because like I play through the game really fast. Not as fast as other people might. Because there are a few bosses that I absolutely despise. Digger. There's one boss, like it's literally underground.
like a mole?
Kind of. He's like a machine, and like you fight him underground, and he digs a path. He'll go up and down, keep going, up and down. It's just random. You don't know what he's
Oh.
gonna do.
Sounds like a worm from Terraria.
If you go out of bounds, you die,
What?
and it's
Aw.
so annoying. Because at points he'll fire missiles at you, and sometimes you won't even be able to catch it because you need to catch it and spin it back at him.
Interesting.
But yeah,
You know what game that reminds me of?
What?
Super Mario Galaxy.
Yes.
Oh,
And
Beautiful.
let me tell you, I love Super Mario Galaxy.
just love Mario.
I love Mario. Mario is like, it for the most part, it is pretty overrated because people have been talking way too much about just Mario forever. but it's for a reason. They put out solid game after solid game in so many different genres. It's just worthwhile.
I'm all over the place. I'm putting things in chests when I really need them.
Oh,
Ow.
I get that. Alright,
I'm having mouse problems.
Antic,
Can't move.
What?
what's your favorite Mario game of all time?
Oh god.
Think about it for a minute. I don't want you to rush this. Seth, also think about it.
Okay.
I already know mine.
Here's the thing. Does it have to
Yeah.
involve Mario, or do you just mean favorite Nintendo game?
What Nintendo game is it?
The Donkey Kong Country Returns.
That's good enough for me. That works, man.
Oh, if
That
that
is-
song works, then I
That
got one.
game was everything to me.
You guys both have a Donkey Kong game as your favorite.
No,
Yes.
no. Like,
Okay.
if Donkey Kong works, then mine... Okay, so I can barely remember playing this. I just remember watching my brothers play it all the time, and I loved it.
I'm gonna kill the Ender Dragon.
We got... friggin... hold on, I'm forgetting. Okay,
Alright.
Luigi's Mansion, baby.
Oh.
I've never played.
Alright,
Mansion, so I can't
alright.
put my opinion in it.
How does that have to do with Donkey Kong?
It's Luigi. I said if Donkey Kong counts.
Oh, okay.
And this
I
one-
thought you were connecting it to Donkey Kong, and I'm like, I haven't played Luigi's Mansion, but I'm pretty sure Donkey Kong was in it. But Luigi's Mansion looked so fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
What am I
I saw
forgetting?
Luigi's Mansion 2, and like, I think it's just like overhype, I guess. It's just Luigi's Mansion.
You mean
but-
Luigi's Mansion 3?
Is there a third one?
Yeah, the one that was just released on Switch.
Oh my goodness, I thought that was the second one.
Nope,
Alright,
it's-
well, let me trash on that one as well then. They're both unnecessary, and they were made because the first one was successful. And that's
Fair.
the only reason why they exist.
Apparently-
Something like Mario Party. Say again?
Number 3, there's this guy called Gooigi. It's just like a slimy looking Luigi.
I hate that so much.
I love that. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I really enjoy that.
That's disgusting.
Okay.
Slimy
Something
man.
Something like Mario Party and Mario Kart, those two need sequels because instead of like constantly updating a game, like they can just put out
That happened.
a new game with better controls on newer consoles with better characters.
I messed
like-
up. That sucks. Wait, what?
Same with the Smash trilogy. Is it a trilogy? Is it a
It's not a there's like a bunch. There's like Super Smash Bros. I believe, like the original. There's
Okay.
Melee. There was like the one on the
Brawl?
Brawl, yeah.
Mm,
There's
new
now
one.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
There's two Ultimates.
There's 2.
One for the Wii U and one for the Switch.
Well, there
Because
you go.
the Wii U was a horrific failure.
Franchise. It's a franchise then.
Okay, franchise, yeah. But
I need...
oh my goodness, I actually can't decide. I was gonna say Mario Kart was my favorite, but I adore all the Smash Bros. Like every single one of them has their own unique like strengths. The newest one is my favorite because it's just the tightest controls with the most variety. Like I'm just a sucker for tight controls. As long as it controls well, then I can probably fall in love with the game. But Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and probably like Mario Party 8, because I played that a lot, are
That was a good.
my top 3 favorites. Now, if you mention a Mario game, I'll probably go on a tangent about how it's my favorite, because I just have an overabundance abundant love for Nintendo. All of them have they all have different places in my heart, but they all have good places in my heart.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Now, if you guys care for me to absolutely trash on a series, you can give me some suggestions, but I can't really think of any off the top of my head right now.
Okay, before you do though,
Okay.
I want to bring up the other game.
Oh yes.
So, on the GameCube, I don't know how I forgot to mention this because it was one of the other games I played way more than I played Zoids. This is probably like one of my top 5 at least favorite games.
Okay.
It was Kirby Air Ride.
What?
Dude, I love Kirby.
So, Kirby Air Ride, I barely know how it works now, but I know the one thing I'd always play was City Trial, like that mode, and basically you would have 5 minutes, pick a vehicle, pick your Kirby type, like your color. I'd always go with the green and orange colored one,
Okay.
and I'd typically jump on a I'd jump on a Wheelie. That was its name, Willy. It was literally like a little one-wheeled motorcycle with eyes, and I loved it.
Oh. Willy the unicycle. That's amazing.
There was always one goal I ever had. Like, so basically what you do is you pick a vehicle that you like. So typically like maybe a Warp Star or something.
Okay.
And you would go around smashing open boxes to get power-ups, like up your speed, up your flying time, up your defense, up your control, stuff like that, up your acceleration.
Yeah.
Then there were other power-ups where you could turn into Fire Kirby, Ice Kirby, and like knock some like power-ups off the other characters.
Oh.
There was also like events. One of them was a meteor shower. Terrifying. The sound, the music to it, absolutely bop. It's a bop is what it is. Love it. But one thing I'd always do, there were 2 secret vehicles in the game.
Ooh.
One was the one my brother always tried to get, which was the Hydra.
That sounds amazing.
And then that one was like colored like a darkish green blue, like a midnight green and blue. And then the one I would always strive to get the thing called the Dragoon.
Ooh.
The Dragoon's speed off the charts, flight time off the charts, control incredibly ridiculous. It's defense, crazy. Actually, maybe not. I think the Hydra's defense was like ridiculously high. Dragoon didn't have as high, but like that thing's speed was crazy.
Okay, so wouldn't that just win the race?
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. You get the Dragoon, you basically won. But here's the thing. The way you get them is you assemble the 3 pieces, and they will randomly drop. I believe you're always aware of who has what piece, so you can go up to them and try to beat the crap out of them to get them to drop it. And if you collect all 3 pieces, you get this like animation where all the pieces like assemble together in this like
Lego Star Wars or
cooler. Like just like look up Kirby Air Ride Dragoon and like find that. You see it like have like electrical bolts like volting together, then they just snap together. Then the Dragoon's like rainbow looking feathers just pop on, and then like boom, you're flying.
I need 1 blaze powder.
Oh,
Probably have some
good luck,
chest.
man.
It's probably some in the potion brewing room.
Kirby Air Ride. That's one of the biggest reasons I want to get a GameCube is for that game. I want to play it.
I've got
Dang.
2 games on my mind. Antic, do you have any games?
What do you mean? Do they have to be
Any games you just want to talk about? If you don't, it's fine.
See, I
have
don't know.
too many games. All right,
I really don't know.
Terraria soundtrack.
Oh,
We can talk about
Best soundtrack. Not the best, but one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. Antic, what do you think?
Pretty good, yeah. I don't know if it beats
Like-
Minecraft music, but it's pretty up there.
you know, if we're talking soundtracks,
Yeah?
Pokemon Black and White.
Oh,
AKA the best Pokemon games. Thank you very much.
that's a fact.
That is pure fact.
Okay. Okay. Minecraft music, I could chill out to. Terraria music, I could vibe to.
It's vibe.
Pokemon Black and White, I could literally live the rest of my life only listening to that.
Dude,
That is how much I
everything
love
about
that
the
soundtrack.
legendary themes, the champion, maybe not the champion, screw the champion theme. Ends theme.
Yeah, that one's. But
Like, come on.
it's a beautiful soundtrack. It's not like the most it's not the most imaginative soundtrack ever made, but it's just solid from start to finish, except the Champions theme.
I don't remember what the Champions theme is just. It's dumb because you have to go out of your way to challenge the Elite Four again just to fight the champion. Because you don't even fight him the first time around. He gets beat by N, and that's your final fight, is N, and then Getsus.
Yeah. That in a lot of games, some songs are ruined for me because the situation they put me in just makes me not really have a good time with it.
But let me... Okay,
Yeah.
in Black
Go
Ops,
ahead.
right? The Gym Leader's theme.
Ooh.
Legit, first time I heard it, chills. Loved it. It was so good.
Toast, do you have your elytras?
I do.
I'm gonna need to borrow those if you don't mind.
Okay.
I will
Just
not
come to my
die
house
with them.
I swear if you die with them.
If I die
Oh.
with them, you can punish me somehow. But I'm probably
Whoa.
gonna die.
This man's gonna quit Minecraft if he loses
I'll quit
the
my
elytras.
I'll quit Minecraft as a whole if I lose these elytras.
Okay.
You get
Oh,
to
what was the other game I was gonna
slap
talk about?
me If I lose. Oh wait, there's a
I had
another portal down
Terraria,
here.
and I had... Oh no, am I not gonna be able to think of this other
Why did I
game?
hit this guy?
Was it games we played together?
No. Oh, I was like, I have Terraria and I have another game. That's a shame.
Another
Alright.
game. That's a shame.
Hmm.
Toasty boy.
Some-
Look at that.
In my
One of
house.
you guys take over. I'm gonna think about this for a minute.
Toasty boy, I'm gonna need your elytras because I'm gonna go defeat the dragon real quick.
Alright.
I want to go kill the dragon for the achievement. Because someone stole it from me. Or
You're welcome.
hit the dragon first. But it's fine.
Let's see.
Also, this is a first look at your new house. Vibe Central. Look at this TV. Look at this. Flat screen. Something TV. I don't know.
Alright, well, I could
I
not
will
think
be
of the
back.
game for the life of me. Which is a shame. But,
And I will bring them back to you.
You got any other things we want to talk about?
We're
I mean-
over an hour. We're an hour and 6 minutes.
we are missing a lot of middle parts.
A little bit. I'm gonna cut those out though.
Yeah, so I just wanna... I feel like we should record an hour 15 minutes.
Yep.
Just to round it out. Okay, so soundtracks in games are, in my opinion, so vital to a game
Oh yeah.
that it can literally be the difference between a game I'll replay and a game I'll sell.
Drop. You just drop it
Yeah,
sometimes.
Do we
Like,
have an eye vendor?
it doesn't matter how good the action sequences are in a game. Like, Doom 2016, like, a lot of the music is okay. At first, I really enjoyed the music. It worked very well with the action. It made it very, very nice to play. But it was far too repetitive for me. It didn't really change a lot throughout. So, to fix that, because I really didn't have any other games like Doom that I played, I would turn the music down, keep the sound effects up, and I would play something like the band Tool in the background, and it would like re-spark this love for Doom, because that band has great music for the type of game that is. Now, it doesn't fit. It makes it a little harder to replay, in my opinion. But if Doom went out of its way to sign with someone to put actual interesting music in, I feel like it has potential to be one of the most replayable games, such as like a Call of Duty campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, this is atrocious. I keep forgetting things. I
Okay,
have
so
elytras, but now I forgot my fireworks. Continue.
real quick, I'm gonna pick us up and move us back into Kirby Air Ride, because I have a video up where this person's messing around with the Dragoon.
Okay.
This thing is so incredibly fast. He went into a lower part of the map, and when he was going up, he kind of accidentally moves off to the right, but he's going so fast he literally clips through the floor.
Oh no.
Like, nothing happens after he just clipped through the floor, and then he's moving around the city again. But this thing,
Man.
like, that's one of its downsides, though, is it's so fast and its stats are so good, it is hard to control.
Yeah, it sounds almost game breaking. And as cool as that is, I feel like it would definitely be banned by my house rules, because
Fair. No
if
Dragoon,
someone
no
got
Hydra.
it, it would be like, "Aw, dude, really? You're using the Dragoon? Come on, man. I just want a fun race, and you're just gonna, like, step on me like this? Ah." But,
A video, this guy's looking for the Hydra.
ooh, alright.
I want to see what this thing's speed was.
I'm sure it's far faster than the other vehicles, but like
Oh, yeah.
still quite a bit slower than the Dragoon, which seems like it's invested in speed.
Oh, he's got the pieces.
Okay.
Like, I will admit, this thing is so cool. Oh my lord, this thing's HP is so high, it's going off screen.
No! That's disgusting.
Okay, I think its attack power is meant to be high, its HP is high, its defense is high. I don't think it's going... Oh, it's going about... It's getting close to the speed of the Dragoon, actually.
Whoa!
Displays go.
This
So
thing isn't going to the speed, but, like, to be fair, he has to kind of... Its acceleration is not the best. Like, it kind of slow, and then it's like...
So it's a
Here
tank.
we go. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, its glide time is awful.
Ooh.
I've seen default, like, it can't stay in the air that long, it seems. I think its weight is high, actually.
I don't doubt it. You couldn't have that kind of defense and have weight low without having a broken vehicle.
So I think the one he's going to do is like the long jump minigame, because after city trial, it's a time trial, and then you have to move on to like a minigame. I think the minigame he's going to do is like this long jump one, which is reliant on your speed and your glide time.
You would have to use the Dragoon for that.
Basically, unless he does derby.
That's fair.
Oh, it's Drag Race. Okay.
I feel in all that the Dragoon would be so much better. Just due to the fact that it has...
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
The CPUs are going so far. Oh! Oh, he's going so fast! Look at him go!
Did he give them a head start so
He
he
gave-
could flex on bots?
He let them go halfway through the drag race, and then he charges up and he's just gone. He tops off at 124.
Oh, no!
He's legit going so fast, the game can't keep up. Like, that's as
Not
fast
right.
as he can go.
That's just like... That's abuse. That's... This man just abused
Okay,
these
go back.
CPUs.
Going back to the Dragoon one to see what he did. He did Air Glider.
Okay.
This one is get speed, and then you get a bunch of speed, and then you get thrown off a ramp, and then that's all reliant on how far you, like, what your gliding is, how your weight is. Huh. This honestly, this is very much sparking my love for the game again.
Dude,
I want it.
I mean, I feel like it's worth it. Because, actually, it depends on how much a GameCube is. Because they used to be, when they were being sold, they were pretty cheap. But, like,
Whoa.
people might just try to overcharge you so much for a GameCube.
True.
I wouldn't doubt if it was in, like, the 200s by now. Which, to me, even though these games are, like, so fun, and, like, I would invest a lot of time into them, I don't know if I'm willing to spend $200 on a console, and then the games would be expensive, the controllers would be expensive. Not so much the GameCube controllers, because you can still buy those for even the Switch. You can plug it into the adapter and play with those on the Switch. But definitely the games and the... Does it use discs? Yeah, use small discs. The discs themselves would be fairly expensive,
Yeah.
which is a shame.
I mean, technically, you could just
mention-
get a GameCube game on. You just get a GameCube disc and then just pop it into a Wii.
You could. But not to mention, like, those things would not only be expensive, but I'm sure some of them are rare at this point.
True.
Because there are some games, even for the original DS, that I just can't find anymore. And it's not like I'm gonna go on Amazon and look them up, because they're either gonna be collector's edition, or they're not gonna exist.
Hit
So-
the gas dirty. There we go. Dang it. Can't get gas eyes. Gas tears, gas eyes. What the heck? Thinking of spider eyes, but it's right here.
Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
I've got nothing.
I'm all set.
Yeah,
Seems about
I
good.
think that was a successful first episode.
Want to end
All right.
off?
Well, that was the Nonya Podcast, episode 1.
So thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to check out the description for some links. We'll link the articles we talked about, of course.
Yep.
Link to everyone's stuff, my channel, Antic's channel.
Everyone's
Matt's
handles.
lack of things. Is
Yep.
there anything that you want to link, Matt?
I mean, I do have this one thing,
Okay.
but it's Nonya.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Should have seen that one.
Hit him
coming.
with it.
Hit him with the name.
All right, we've name dropped. That's the end of it.